So we just talked about this guy, what, last night? Um, this dude who was like, "Oh, I'm gonna trademark Game Awards, and anyone who tries to use it, uh, you'll suffer the consequences." Game Awards is such a simplistic thing that you shouldn't be able to even attempt to do it. It's kind of like the Fine Brothers years ago when they tried to trademark the whole React to or reaction or whatever it was. You can't just trademark simple, ordinary words. And then it's like, oh no, these people used it in a sentence or they used it in a game title or a video title. Now they have to pay me. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. But now he begs gamers to help and plot to trademark the Game Awards. Geoff Keighley, the man who started the Game Awards 10 years ago, is trying to enlist gamers in his plot to trademark the event's name and effectively silence competition. Because apparently Stuttering Craig has got a Stuttering Craig wants to have like an award show for gamers by gamers instead of this freaking schmuck who like 90% of the votes come from places like IGN, Kotaku, Polygon. You know, people who are totally unbiased. So Stuttering Craig wants to make a like a game award show for the fans by the fans, where the fans are the ones who decide who wins. Uh, IGN, Kotaku, Polygon, PC Gamer, they don't care about what the game is. Like IGN gave Dragon Age Veilguard a 9 out of 10 when they only gave Mario Brothership 5. Brothership is clearly a good game, and yet they gave it a lower rating than freaking Veilguard. So these people clearly don't care about the game. It's all about the plan, or rather the message. Enlist gamers trademark. If Keighley's filing with the U.S. Patent Office succeeds, he'll own the term Game Awards. This is incredibly generic term, yeah, used by many smaller award shows run by independent creators. Keighley is the largest voice in the gaming award show scene, with a star-studded event taking place every year on YouTube, backed by the AAA gaming industry. It's unlikely that Keighley will succeed in this venture, as the U.S. Office has safeguards in place to prevent organizations and individuals from trademarking common use terms. So, for example, someone couldn't trademark the term sporting goods store as it is so generic, but Dick's Sporting Goods can be trademarked as it's the name of a unique entity. So, now you could probably patent the, Geoff Keighley's game award show. You could do that, but just trademarking the words Game Awards, it's stupid. Yeah, Smash JT. That's not stopping Keighley. Silver Spoon recipient born into a very wealthy family from trying to use his influence to take full ownership over the term. But he clearly knows it'll be an uphill battle. That's why he's soliciting aid from gamers, reaching out to them via email to ask for help. That I would just send a email back to him saying, "Leave me alone." We're currently in the midst of registering the Game Awards as a mark for the U.S. With the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. He sent an email to fans who tune into a pandemic era Zoom session. We are looking for the letters to support to establish that consumers, that's you, distinctively associate with the term the Game Awards with our annual award show. Again, 90%. 90% of the awards are determined by outlets like IGN and Kotaku. That means only 10% of the gamers. It's like your vote really doesn't matter. Your vote really doesn't matter because you know exactly how IGN and Polygon and PC Gamer and all of them are going to vote. You know how, so you have really no say in anything. It's the illusion of choice. It's the illusion of having being able to make a difference. The the email encouraged fans to sign a letter of support via DocuSign, ensuring them that it will only take about 30 seconds, while also failing to explain the ramifications should Keighley succeed. It also asks for fans to share their personal anecdotes about the event that would be included in the filing case. In addition, if you want to reply to this email with any personal reflections with details on how you came to know and live the Game Awards, we'll be happy to include your individual thoughts in our application. There's a word coming to my mind right now. I'm just not going to say it. What makes this situation particularly troubling is the way the emails appeal to fans to aid them in a trademark process. It asks recipients to submit personal reflections about their connection to the Game Awards. His team is leveraging the goodwill of the gaming community to serve their legal ambitions. Some people may read this message thinking it's completely innocent and that they're doing the right thing by participating and pushing the agenda forward. But no, the request subtly frames the trademark application as a collaborative effort, even though its ultimate purpose is to give one entity exclusive control over a term that belongs to all of us in the broader gamer verbiage. Despite running the event for an entire decade, this marks the first time Keighley has attempted to own the term. It comes just 8 months after Stuttering Craig of Side Scrollers revealed his plan to launch a counter show called the Real Game Awards. Craig's show being entirely voted on by gamers, which is how it should be, which is the exact opposite of Keighley's corporate-sponsored suit and tie affair is run. But Keighley often touts the fans' ability to vote on winners for the Game Awards. The gesture is mostly symbolic. The fan vote, it makes up just a measly 10% of the actual results, with 90% determined by a panel of industry insiders from legacy access media outlets like IGN, Polygon, Variety. So your vote doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Because a 10%, that number is paltry compared to the 90% of everyone else, and how you know they're going to vote. Or, you know what they're going to vote for. You know what games are going to... So it's a paltry piece. Just minuscule, insignificant portion. So you're the gamer, the ones who the show is for, you have no voice, and the ones who really don't care about it, these gaming journalists, who really don't care about the games, they're the ones who determine it all. So you can have a really, really good game, but oh no, if that game wasn't diverse enough, well, they're not going to vote for it. They can vote for the crappiest game, all because it didn't have enough diversity. This is what happens when you don't have the gamers vote, and you leave it all up to a bunch of shill, big name outlets and the game industry. Of course they're going to pick, whatever pushes the agenda they were pushing with the game. But I think we've seen, even though it's not an election, it's still, you vote for, what you want. You vote for the winner. And I think we've seen with just the last election, there's a huge shift in how people are voting. And if this Game Awards show was allowed to, it really allowed the gamers to vote, you would see that everything that the media and the gaming industry has said about, these players are just thirsty for these modern games that are, diverse driven and all that, you would see that no, the players do not want that, because they would be voting for the games that are actually good rather than ones that are forcing an agenda. Like, one of the games nominated was Star Wars Outlaws. How? That game is a mess. So many good games come out. Nope, Star Wars Outlaws somehow nominated for Game of the Year. So, you know, if you're gonna have an award show, you need to. It's a game award show. Gamers should be the large majority. If you want to push it, make it 50-50. Make it 50-50. You don't make gamers, who the show is for, only 10%, while the media and whatever, like IGN and Kotaku, you know, Kotaku, known for their journalistic integrity, you don't make them 90%. That's stupid. Don't do that. You're just showing you care more about the shills than you do about the gamers. So make it 50-50 if you really need to. But I really hope this doesn't go. I really hope that someone isn't stupid enough to say, oh yeah, sure. Boom. You've got that name now. So, but honestly, it's like, if it does happen, congrats. No one's going to watch it. No one's going to watch it. Award shows of all kinds are just not as successful anymore. The MTV Music Awards, the Grammys, the Emmys, the Golden Globes, no one tunes into them anymore. It's all just a bunch of freaking, you know, left-leaning elitists circle jerking each other. You know, they don't care about what movie was best. They care more about what movie had the most representation that year. So it's like, who cares about award shows anymore? There are plenty of YouTubers who have award type things on their channel and they do it 3 times better. So if it goes through, good for him. No one's going to watch it. No one's going to watch it. Because they'll realize how greedy this man really is. So, but anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.